here. Got my glasses on tonight. I see you all talk about the storms and the rain. Hope you all have been safe. I knew there were some tornado warnings and things going across our country here. So hope you guys are doing well. I'm just getting my laptop set up here. And just make sure when y'all can hear me, somebody just say, yep, you're good. I can see you, hear you. Just want to make sure I'm all right. But yeah, the rain was definitely needed. All right, thanks guys. What's going on, y'all? And I've already got some thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for helping me out, giving me the thumbs up. That'll kind of keep the video moving. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't have any annoying waiting music. No elevator music today. Maybe next time I'll sing for you. That'll be annoying. Yeah. Hey Shannon, you made it. I know the last couple of them you said that you had missed and stuff, so I'm glad you were here. Patty, that's a great question. I went on the hunt. I made sure I stocked back up on Diet Pepsi. So I did. Thank you for asking. So yeah, when I went to the store, for Thursday morning, and they were out of Diet Pepsi, it was gone. It's buffering a little bit. Okay, hopefully that'll settle back down. But I've been reading some of your all's comments from Thursday. Is there still a plastic issue, a possible shortage coming for plastic? Because I prefer the plastic bottles. And if there's still that issue out there of a potential problem with plastics, and I know that'll trickle down to all kinds of stuff we use in our households. But I prefer the plastic bottles as opposed to cans. So I'm trying to stock up as much as I can on that. I know, look, most things I get, like cans and things that have, the expiration date or the best use by date, you can fudge those, right? I get that. You can't do that with these diet drinks. I've tried. As soon as the date on here says, when you're hitting that date, you got a small window to hurry up and use it because they go bad pretty quick. UK's good. You got the signal in UK. That's good. Man, the technology we have today, huh? Remember when I was a kid, had that corded phone? That was it. That was the only way to communicate with the outside world. And that's sharing it with everybody in the family. But yeah, we've got that internet now. I mean, I can travel all over the world now. People can see my ugly mug. Next will be milk jugs. See, that's the type of question, Hillbilly. I started asking, hey, what about the plastics and stuff? Look, folks, I wanted to bring up the topic. You saw my thumbnail, right? For shipments and talking about shipments. We know about the Suez Canal and everything. I always like to talk about stackable events. I like to use that word stackable because one event standalone, yes, it could cause some problems, but as soon as you start getting multiple events, the stackable events that take place, that's when you start really seeing a pinch. You start seeing some shortages, you start seeing the price increases, and then it becomes multiple items, not just food, but gas, more household items, things that we use. So you have the problems on the food end, and then the container side of things, so that stores the food that you buy or the drinks that you buy or the milks. And it's just stackable events. So right now, yeah, all frozen food is in plastic. So see, we're at a point in my channel, you all know this if you watch me. I don't promote fear. But we do talk about urgency. When there's something that's on the horizon, that's what we do. We share that information. We warn each other. We talk about it. Things that we read, things that we hear. Some of you guys are real good at sending me emails and letting me know topics and things that you hear or you come up with. But stackable events, that Suez Canal event alone, obviously 12% of worldwide exports and imports and all the travel of all the ships, and not just for food, and household items and clothing items, but also oil. From what I was hearing from the news, that there's a handful of oil tankers that are still sitting out there, also causing food spoilage on the barges. Patty, yeah, that's great. Hey, Mackenzie, good to see you. Yeah, so food spoilage, all these things, and it's not just that event alone. But look, we're still on the tail end of last year, right? We're still dealing with last year's issues. In I know here in America, and I know some of the other countries can chime in, that you guys have your own sets of worries and things that trickling down from this past year. So Cynthia's saying, you hear that food could triple in price, and see, these are the things that we now need to be concerned about and prepare now. And I know a lot of you, me included, a lot of us here, we've already been preparing. This is what we prepare for. But when you kind of get that next level, like the spidey senses going off, right? See, I've got another superhero. No, I don't have a superhero shirt on. This is a polo shirt. Last week or so, I had a Superman shirt on. I've got like Captain America, and I've got a couple other superhero shirts. Sometimes you get that spidey sense going, right? And you kind of know, okay, this is time that we do need to take that extra step now. Maybe get some of those perishables and bring them in. Some of those things that are plastic that we use, and different things that are packaged in plastic, and make sure your freezers are stocked up, your refrigerator stocked up, your pantry has been well paid attention to. Yeah, Ken, the Superman question, I don't know where he goes. I don't even know if is there even a phone booth in existence anymore? That's a great question. I bet he could clear the Suez Canal. If he only had a phone booth to get into right now, we could have Superman go down there and just fix that thing right now. That giant ship that's as long as the Empire State Building is tall, right? That's a big old ship. If Superman only had a phone booth left, but we've eliminated all the phone booths, so we're kind of on our own now. So, but yeah, just go ahead and get more. Yeah, like Deed says, just order some more Food Saver bags. Some of you guys have been texting me and letting me know. I know Dave. Dave has been doing an extra freeze drying some foods and canning some foods. So I know that some of you guys have taken some extra precautions and steps to get some stuff. And I just thought of something. I picked up my very first canning supplies. I was at Walmart again because I had to go get my Diet Pepsi, right? Well, I went back to where their canning supplies were, and I got 2 flats of jars. Okay, the quart-sized jars. I think they were $9 per flat. Well, I swiped 2 of them because, as you know, I'm doing my gardening and stuff this year, and I'm already looking for summer. Because like some of you have said, hey, you said, Jerry, you might want to go in and get your stuff now, because when summer's here and everybody's starting to, can their stuff from their crops and things, you're probably not going to find any, because I know right now it's already been kind of hard. Some of you have been saying you have a hard time finding canning equipment. So I did. I picked up 2 flats, 2 quarts. So yeah, Patty said the jars are hard to find. Yeah, Dave, they might have kryptonite down there, and that might be part of the problem. One of those ships is carrying some kryptonite. But yeah, I got the quart size. So for what we would use, like I said, I'm hoping that I'm going to be doing green beans and squash and tomatoes, cucumbers, and I'm hoping that I do well with all that stuff. And so whatever we're not eating, I want to begin my canning journey. Remember, I've told you guys before, I keep upping my game. I'm adding notches to my belt and different things that, as someone who's on the journey of prepping, I'm adding to my skills, and I'm doing more and more to my prepping skills. Hey, it's okay, Erica. You're not late. You're just in time. Jump on in. So Walmart here in South Aurora, Florida, starting to see big empty holes. Okay, so some of you guys are still experiencing the holes and stuff. So guys, we've been talking about a couple things. Some of you just jumped in. We've been discussing the stackable events. We have some of the plastic shortage warnings. We have the Suez Canal. with warnings of gas prices going up, maybe some shortages I don't know how this will affect other countries. I know we have Great Britain in the house. We have people from Canada, Australia. I'm wondering what kind of feedback in word stuff that you guys are hearing that might, some of the Suez Canal stuff and plastic stuff, the canal. All right, my wife saved me. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, she heard me in here talking. This is the flats that I was talking about. So I got the Ball brand, and I got 2 of these. They were $9 a piece. So is that a good price? Okay, because I've been shopping around. Kroger's had some, but they were a little more expensive. But I wanted to make sure I did show you guys. I got 2 of these. So I'm kind of excited about that. Is that okay? Bob says good price. Dave, good price, excellent price. Okay, good. I was pumped up because I thought that was a good deal, and I was like, well, while I'm here, I'm going to go and grab 2 of them. I'm probably going to play my hand and cans when I go to do the canning. Do some meat as well. Love maybe get some pulled pork, some chicken, and I want to do that as well. In Jersey, they're $13. Okay, so it sounds like okay. Thank you, Tana. So that I got that at my local Walmart. I live here in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. You're paying 13. Okay, watch out for the lids. Okay, and pay attention to the regular or wide mouth. So if I see lids, I did not see lids, but if I see them, it sounds like I need to grab them. So that sounds like something I might want to do. Okay, Ian Meyer, you saw some holes today too? Okay. Can some ground beef, hardest to find, already can. Okay, yep, that's a good idea too. The wide mouths are hard to find. Okay, so yeah, so if I see lids, I'll grab those. So I'm getting that stuff because, again, we're talking about stackable events. Lids are hard to find. I've heard stuff about pet food, canned food. Certain people are saying that the cans, that product that manufacturers are using is becoming shorter supply. Plastics, the Suez Canal, you can reuse the glass. Oh yeah, I was going to ask too, how many times can I use these lids, guys? Homegrown homesteaders, and also the spaghetti sauce jars. If those just, I guess it depends on. I guess I wouldn't want the cheap jars. I know what you're talking about. Probably the better quality jars of the spaghetti sauce. I wouldn't want to probably try the cheap ones. Only once, officially once. Okay, and then no more than twice. Okay, so it sounds like, yeah, if I find the lids, I need to grab those, so I'll have them. Textbook says once. Great tips, guys. And I'm asking this too because there's other people here that might be thinking the same thing that I am. Hey, how many do I do that? Okay, the seal will get weaker the more you use, and that makes total sense to me. So, and especially if I'm storing something long term, I only want to do it once. Then that's what I'll do. So that's great advice. I want to make sure I do that. So again, I've got the flat of lids, and I wanted to show you, again, I'm planning on doing well this year. Okay, I like to think positive. A couple of you would ask, hey, are you going to show us your plants today on your live stream? So I'm like, sure, absolutely. It only takes a minute. If you saw these last year, the true leaves were coming in. You can see the true leaf very large now, with an additional one starting to come in. Now this is the squash, and everything I've read, yeah, squash takes off. Cucumbers, true leaves are coming in. Got the little true leaves coming in on the squash. And then last but not least, the tomato plants. And yeah, they're the little bit slower guys here, but they've got the true leaves coming in the middle. So they're moving right along. I think the squash is probably getting pretty close, right? Once that second or third true leaf comes in, and I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to check the root system in the bottom of one of these cups, probably later this week, and kind of see how the root system is doing. And then I guess these are probably, squash is getting close, I would think, to start looking at transplanting that. So you got a good light. I've been taking them and putting them out in the sun every day. And I know that sounds weird, maybe. I might be obsessed with baby plants. I do. I take them out every day in the after the morning. They get a good sunlight coming in the window, and then a little bit before lunchtime, I take them outside, put them on the back deck, and they get the wind. They get that sunshine, and then they're pretty much on sunshine all the way up until it starts getting dark out, and I bring them in, and I kind of keep them put up for the night. I guess I'm just paranoid something's going to mess with them at night. It'll help with get leggy. Okay, is that what it's doing? I noticed it's kind of shifting around a little bit. So that's probably what it's doing. It's reaching out towards wherever I'm setting it. And I guess it's getting laggy. Now, is it a certain kind of light? That's something I have not researched. Is it kind of is it a certain, like a certain wattage? Is it like a plant light? That's a weird question. Use the milk jugs and keep yours outside. Okay, yeah, that's great. And then see if I had something kind of protecting over them, I wouldn't be as paranoid with them being outside, I guess. Like I said, there are a couple cats in the area. Don't think they'd mess with them, but you never know for sure. Yeah, I got to keep them protected. Yep, absolutely. Especially if the squirrels come up there. I have to pop me some squirrels, have the wife clean them for dinner. Okay, get the supporters now. Okay, yeah, and again, not knowing what may or may not be shortages, I may want to go ahead and get those supporters. And you're right, just to have them on hand, have them ready. I've already got the 5-gallon buckets. They're food grade. I've got some extra dirt. I've got all that. It's a grow light. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. So that's something I may want to get. You can the squirrels. There you go. See, Glenn? I can can. I'm ready to go for that. I can can the squirrels. Okay, great. So I've got another item that we went to Lowe's. Okay, picked up with all the different home projects coming out. This is going to be our first spring in our newer house. Oh, okay, Hillbilly. I got all our LED. Okay, great tip. Thank you. So I found Cobalt. It's a really nice, it's got 2 wheels in the front, a wheelbarrow, and it had some slight bend of the handles. I guess it was one of those markdowns because it was bent up for $40. I'm not bringing that up here. It's too big to bring. Not going to show that on the video today. But for $40, a brand new wheelbarrow, except for the handles are kind of bent a little bit. But for what we're going to be using it for right around the property, man, $40 is a great deal for a nice, very nice wheelbarrow. I think the regular price was $90 to $100. So we got that for about half the cost. So, but while I was there too, got me an axe. So I've always had the hand axes, right? But with the goal of having a fire pit and being able to have another alternative fuel, I'm not doing this on a high level, but I wanted to be able to have something to help with wood. We do have some wood and some trees that I plan on cutting down because we have a creek back there, and in the backyard for the creek, obviously that's a water, place I can get water. It's a source of water. But I also wanted to clear some of the trees in the flat area that's right there by the creek because I wanted a small oasis. After a big rain, that creek is just cranking. It'd be nice to have a little area, maybe gravel it out, put a couple lawn chairs there, and just a place to kind of chill and relax, listening to the creek. Maybe put up a hammock back there. But I do have a little bit of vegetation to clear out. And then be able to have some of that wood. I want to keep it, and I'm going to store it and dry, keep it up off the ground, and let it go ahead and age and cure. And then when I have my fire pit, I'll be able to, have that ready. See, Madame Scorpio, what is the best tomato plant supporters? What I know of is the cage. It's like that round with the 2 3 tiers. It's just wire. It's a cage. Plop that on. I think I saw those at Lowe's. They might be around $7-8 a piece. And I know that just probably some, okay, cage, Patty said cage, T-post or wooden stakes. Those are great too. Thank you guys, Robin. So yeah, that, Madame, I hope that points you in the right direction. I hope that helps you. So the axe, also I figured it's another home defense, right? Yeah, pick that up. If you run out of the freedom seeds and you have something else you can work with. But hopefully don't ever get to that point. But no, I wanted to have another tool. I know we've talked about that from time to time, even like with stimulus money. Yeah, we're buying food, we're buying supplies, we're buying defense. Yeah, zombies, exactly right, Jason. I mean, hey, this would work right here, especially this blunt end. I think that would work very nice against zombies. I'm just being real with you. So I think we're good. We're going to be upgrading there. But it's nice to have tools too, because money in itself. If our economy ends up having a problem, and if our money starts losing its value, the tools, things that you have, that's going to be a huge part of your life, of your homestead, of you trying to now survive and do things on your own, and having tools are invaluable. Money can't replace that. And again, if the Suez Canal shipments, the stackable things that we're talking about, if these things just become harder to find, it's nice to pick up things now that might be on your to-do list or on your wish list. Go ahead and get them now. If you got the stimulus money and you're kind of like wondering, well, hey, what am I going to use this for? Go ahead and start picking those things up now. Oh yeah, thanks, Dave, for reminding me. Yeah, please, if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. Take just a second, if you don't mind, hit the like button on the video, and it helps out. I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel before, please hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and jump on in. We got a good group of folks here, a lot of good ladies and gentlemen here, very super helpful. We have a lot of fun, and we try to do this every Friday night on the live stream. We have some other good videos through the week we try to do. And hit your little bell to get the reminders too. And that helps when I'm doing some different videos. It pops up and you get a reminder. And I know sometimes YouTube doesn't always do that. I see you guys send me messages and say, hey, I didn't get an alert this time. For some reason, YouTube didn't tell me, and I didn't see it till a day later and all that. And that's okay. But sometimes, you just have to go back and just redo it again. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it, guys. So how are you guys doing? I mean, I'm talking about me, and this is what I got, and this is about me. What kind of, have you guys picked up some cool stuff? Dave sent me a text earlier. He said, hey, yeah. Oh, that's a great question, Hilby. I want to address that in a second. Man, that's a great question. But Dave sent me, he had his first little baby chick. He had an incubator, and he sent me a picture of his first little baby chick that he hatched. So that was pretty cool. So that's a neat upgrade. That's something new that you've added, Dave, to your repertoire. And I like to see that. I like to see success stories and things that you guys are doing that are adding to your abilities and your talents. It's so encouraging to see that. Shannon, you're vacuum sealing different teas. That's cool. And experimenting with new things. And got a lemon tree today. Nice. Prepper Book Club. Nice. So yeah, throw out there cool stuff you're doing. You got some new jar lids, Elizabeth. Nice. Boiled peanuts in a can. Hey, Mark. Nice. Did you get to try them? And then Patty, I got large pots to grow your blackberry and blueberry bushes in. Ah, sweet. Man, I love the berries. That's something I'm going to have to do in the backyard. I don't know if I'll do it this year, but by next year, as we're doing the landscaping and stuff, I want some berry bushes. I think that'd be really good. Buying more lentils, Mylar bags. Nice. And you haven't tried them yet? Okay, that's all right. Oh yeah, your Berkeley water filter. Nice. Trying to dehydrate more powdered like onions, and that's what I'm trying to catch my thing. Mushrooms, spinach, etc. All right, Mama Bear, nice. Eden's just got a blueberry bush. That's awesome. Planted your first seed potatoes today. Very cool. So Mama Bear likes her Berkeley, trying to get a pool for a large source of water. Sure, absolutely. Somewhere where you can get water in a hurry. Superfood and grows well in full sun. Plant moringa. I don't know if I've ever had moringa. You got your green thumb back. Nice, Jeannie. Still didn't get your stimulus check. I'm sorry. I won't. I won't. I won't talk too much about that then. How's your seeds doing? All right, I'm going to bring them back out real quick, just because I want the new people that jumped in. So because you asked, Mama Bear just said, "Hey, how's your new seeds doing?" I showed this a little bit ago. That's the squash, and you can see the permanent leaves are coming in, and that's the second ones are coming in. So these are getting close to you have to repot. Cucumbers, same thing. You can see the leaves, the permanent leaves coming in, and then the tomato, they're catching up. They're slow, but they're going to make it. So far, they're doing really well. They're staying healthy, and I'm still taking them outside. Hillbilly, I haven't forgotten you. All right, so hang in there for a minute. So yeah, so they're doing well. I'm super excited. I'm pumped up. And for those that have just jumped in, just real quick, because I did show this earlier, I bought my first 2 flats of jars, 1 quart jars, $9 a piece at my local Walmart here in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. So I've got more seeds to plant. I remember David sent me some seeds. I bought some more seeds, so I've got some more things I'm going to play with. I'm hoping that I'm going to put these jars to use this summer, but I wanted to go and get them. So back to Hillbilly. Hillbilly asked me how are my freedom seeds growing here. If you saw my Thursday video, you would have had to have watched it like 9 minutes into the video or so. I brought out here's the can of some freedom seeds. Went to the local shop here in my town, or actually it's a town next to me, a little small country town, and sometimes that's the best towns to look for, is just a small little country town, and go to the local shop, and I found me a big old can full of some freedom seeds, and my daughter went with me, and she found some that she needed, and the guys were super helpful, and they went quick. My daughter who went back again yesterday, I think. Her boyfriend had asked, "Hey, could you maybe go back and get me some?" And when she went back, the ones that I had bought were gone, and people were asking for them. They were looking for them. So again, if you've kind of been paying attention to the news, and I know this whole past year, those have been hard to find. I was very fortunate, very, very grateful and thankful that I was able to find what I was wanting and needed. And it's really nice to have. So that's my update on those. As far as how they're growing beyond that, not good. I think they're still dried up pretty good. So what just happened? I don't know. What'd you miss? Probably missed a lot. But we've been talking about, for those who've been jumping in, we've talked about stackable events. And we're hitting lots of information tonight. We're talking about the Suez Canal. We've talked about the talks out there about possible plastic shortages because I guess the wood pulp and things and the way they make plastics, how that affects not just household and personal use items, but also the containers and things that food is stored and shipped in, it could be frozen foods, it could be shelf foods, anything with plastic. So what's that, Hillbilly? 28 cents a round. Oh, man. That would be cheap. No, ours is definitely more towards the dollar a round side. So I only got what I needed for now because obviously I'm working on a budget. Man, I wish it was 28 cents a round. That would have been sweet. So that's back in the day, right? Now I did pick up a lot before last year, but there was some more that I needed. So, but I'm looking pretty good right now. But we've been talking about the stackable events. Like we said, one event alone by itself, can be bad. As soon as you start getting 2 or 3 other little events, they all start kind of coordinating together, and the perfect storm hits, whether it starts affecting your gas prices, the gas supply, food prices, food supply. And that's why we do our Thursday videos. If you notice, I'm here every single Thursday. I do a video. It gives us a chance for updates. And a lot of times I like hearing the good news that, hey, our shelves are looking good. I'm getting what I want. And that's great. Sometimes I'm hearing, hey, we're missing stuff. Sometimes some people are saying food prices are getting crazy in my state. So it gives us a chance to kind of just bounce that off each other, to kind of keep an eye on stuff. Because if we start hearing, hey, some stuff's slipping, it gives us a chance to go stock up maybe a little more on a certain item, or to be a little bit more, heads up. It's nice that we warn each other, we work together. So Thursday nights are great. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, hit the bell so you get reminded every Thursday. You'll get the reminders for that. Yeah, thanks, Dave. Thumbs up. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, that'd be great. Trying to keep caught up on the comments as we go here. Looks like you guys are kind of coordinating some information, so I appreciate that. You guys are kind of handling some stuff. Let's see. Hava says the Suez Canal is an issue, but the real issue is the shipping industry as a whole. My hubby is in the industry. The daily price for the vessel, fuel, and other fees are costing more than the cargo. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. You're absolutely right. That alone is going to cause a chain reaction. And then that's another stackable event on top of the actual blockage, right? Look at the costs, the shipping cost of all that. And from what I was reading today, if people decide, hey, we can't use the Suez Canal, and they go all the way back down to the tip of Africa and they start traveling back down around that way, some of the alternate ways that they discussed, could add 2 weeks on top of their normal travel time. Another 2 weeks. That's another 2 weeks of shipping cost. Who's going to pay for that? You and me. You, the consumers. It's all going to get passed down. So that's why this is a great reminder. When you start having these stackable events like this, it's time to get serious. It's time to make sure that you just have all your ducks in a row. Go back through your pantry. Some of you are really good with your lists. Go through your list, your inventory list, and maybe start picking a few different items to go ahead and beef up on a little bit more. Like I said, don't put yourself in debt. Don't go kill yourself financially. But if you have that extra budget room, that little wiggle room, go ahead and take care of that. So I see you guys talking about some vacuum sealing and stuff like that. That's awesome. Yeah, get your stuff in order. Jason said he wanted to plug Greg Monorino's channel now. All right, that's on you, Jason. I don't know. I've never watched that channel. Maybe I'll have to check it out then. So you said he's on top of the happenings and the markets and things like that. So that might be something to look at, just to see if you get some better information then, Jason. So I appreciate that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, you guys are doing good on the chat. Looks like you guys got some stuff going on. So I'm not going to interrupt you. But what other successes have you guys? I've showed you some of mine. Some of you guys have shared some of your successes lately of what you've been doing prepping, and some of the things you've added to your prepping skills, things that you've added to your repertoire at home. I showed you, my axe. I showed you my seeds, my canning. On my Thursday video, you saw that I picked up some different things. Yeah, whatever it takes. Sugar is an export from India. Coffee is from Colombia. So yeah, just things in that nature. Start thinking like that, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Things that, what items are we getting that comes through that canal? And then Patty says, all fresh, unlocked in barges are lost to spoilage. Yeah, anything that's fresh or that's perishable, all that's going to be lost on there. And if that was imports to us or to Great Britain or to Canada or Australia, look at different countries may be affected different ways. Oh, Ali Roo, you added a camp stove and some more fuel. Nice. And you're going to go out tomorrow to get the gloves and yard stuff. Perfect. Yeah, it's nice. It feels good when you pick up an extra. Oh, real quick, Mama asked a question. Has anyone tried a homemade sealer? So if you can help mom with that, I don't know that. I never have tried that. So yeah, you added a camp stove and you find the fuel. When you're able to add stuff, it just feels good. Wow, I've added some more to be self-reliant, to be a little more self-sufficient, that insurance, little less stuff that I have to deal with. So Deeds put something on here. Daughter's other half ordered parts of some heavy machinery from Germany waiting for the parts from China. Not much hope there then. Wow. Yeah, going from that to China, back to Germany, and then to you. So yeah, that's gonna be rough, I think. Won't get anything off until Monday. Yeah, I don't know what the homemade sealer is. Okay, Ali Roos says your brother works for GM, off work for 2 weeks due to the lack of parts. Okay, so see, it's already happening. By parts not coming in, things, and these are all things that you just don't hear about this stuff on the news every day. That's why I love this channel. That's why I love you, because we all have so many different people and family members in our lives that we share this information and we bring it all together right here at House of Prep, and we get to read this stuff and we get to hear this stuff and realize there's so many little intricacies out there. And it's that, like I said, it's the different levels of events that are all kind of happening, that staggered event after event, and then it just kind of keeps chained like dominoes. It just keeps trickling on down, and then it's coming back to people not being able to work, people not being able to buy what they want to buy. Let's see what you guys are talking about here. Yeah, it's nice. Erica's talking about perfecting the baking skills, bread baking skills. Dry beans are useless if you don't know how to cook them with basics. Absolutely, Erica. Great point. Hey, if you have stuff that you've stored and you've never practiced with it, get it out. Practice it. I remember I did a video showing I had some freeze-dried food. And a little while back, I did a video showing you, look, you get out some of your freeze-dried and prepare it. See what it would be like, if the power went out. Well, how am I going to heat this water? Well, get out the propane grill, right? The camping grill. Get out your, alternate means of heating. Get that water hot. Prepare your freeze-dried food and taste it. Make sure you guys like it. And I always preach about that. Look, don't be prepping up on stuff that nobody in the family wants. You're going to end up throwing it away because you're going to be rotating it, and everyone's going to be looking at you like, "Why are you making this? We don't eat this stuff." So make sure you're prepping, and you guys are storing up stuff that you'll actually, first of all, like and eat, and that you're going to use, and how to. Like she said, if you've never tried cooking your beans, look, in the middle of an emergency is not the best time to practice. I mean, you'll figure it out. I mean, you're hungry enough, you're going to get there. But wouldn't it be nice to already have kind of had an idea of how to prepare those beans, right? I started prepping on a bet about 15 years ago with my dad. Oh, really? That's kind of neat. What, do you guys had a bet, Hillbilly? And seeing, I guess you won, right? Hey, TJ. Or TG, I'm sorry. That's all right, jump on in. Yeah, PT says top off all your gas-powered tools, mowers, generators, four-wheelers, cars, and, what have you then last? Gas cans? Yeah, absolutely. Tools, things that, what I showed you guys earlier, and I'll just bring it out one more time. Like, I picked up an axe, I needed it, chopping some basic firewood, doing a little bit of land clearing. Look, go ahead and get your tools. If you have it in your budget, if you have that extra money that came in, pick up anything like that, especially motorized, things that might have parts, as companies might not be able to start producing this stuff. Remember, the weather's starting to change, spring, we're getting into summer. If you need that lawn equipment, look, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and get that stuff. I actually going to need a new lawnmower this year, so that's something that I need to go ahead and get kicked in gear. I told you about my wheelbarrow. So I'm getting stuff. I'm adding to the tools. I'm adding the things that need for around the house. Get the right axe. Yeah, this one here, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be the best or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Like I said, I'm not doing a lot with it, just enough to get me in trouble. Probably enough to get hurt. So, so did you all do okay with those storms? Now that we got a bunch of you in here, I know we had a lot of those storms come through. My little here, look, it never fails. Where I live, here just outside of Nashville, here in Tennessee, a little country town area, there's like this force field bubble. Anytime there's tornadoes, thunderstorms, everything's coming for everybody. Everybody's under a warning and the siren's going off, and we're in this boring little force field bubble. People north of us, south of us, east of us, west of us, everybody's getting stuff. And we get a little bit of rain and a little bit of wind, and that's it. We don't, it seems like just about 99% of the time. And everyone around here will tell you that. Same with snowstorms. So, just bought, Big Bear Prep says, just bought 4 5-gallon cans for $85, getting filled as soon as I can. That's great advice. I've heard some of you mention this before. I appreciate you bringing that up, Big Bear. If you have some extra cans or things, yeah, don't jinx myself. Yep, that's right. Don't do it. I better not do it, because you know me. But yeah, get the cans. If you can, go ahead and get your gas. Make sure you're gassed up. The prices will probably be going up. I say probably. I mean, it's just summer's coming anyway. I think it's inevitable. And with, the different tankers not making their deliveries and things, I think, we're going to be looking at gas. Not knowing your areas, maybe the different countries represented here, some of you might even be having some shortages. So 1% still counts. Look, that's all it takes is 1%, right? That's all it takes is one. Just one good hit of a storm. You fear keeping too much gasoline in the garage. I live in the burbs and I'm the one that the garage explode. Yeah, you got to be careful. Whew. Yeah, I don't know if you could get a little shack out back or something. Maybe let that explode. Yeah, you got to be careful. You really do. Safety, look, I mean, be safe. I guess you can get the best cans that you can that seal it really good. But don't be lighting matches around there, all right? Stay out of that garage. Yeah, propane. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Get that propane. I always try to keep extra, the big ones that you can get. You can grab them at the gas station or at Lowe's or Home Depot. Go down to your local supply area that has propane. Get some of the big propane tanks. Stock up on the small ones if you need a few of those for, your little lanterns or camping size things. Look, now's the time. Try to just be self-reliant on these things. You don't know what direction we're heading. Nobody can predict. Look, if I was a mind reader, I was a fortune teller, I would, I'd get out the old 8-ball, right? And we'd sit here and I could tell you exactly what items to stock up on, because exactly what we're going to run out of, or exactly what's going to skyrocket in price. And hey, we'd be good to go. But we don't have that luxury. And something else could happen tomorrow in an instant. And it's another stackable event on top of everything else that's going on. Something could happen tomorrow that you're not even thinking about. Something just off the... I mean, who would have guessed that the Suez Canal was going to be blocked this week? Nobody predicted that. That wasn't something that anybody... I watch other YouTube channels. I've never saw anybody say, hey, what if the Suez Canal gets blocked this year? No, I haven't heard that. So you just don't know what life's going to throw at you. So you just be ready. You didn't have Suez Canal on your bingo card? No, we didn't. That wasn't on there. We had zombie apocalypse. We had volcano eruptions and maybe an asteroid hitting the earth and, stock market crashing and different things, right? But we didn't have the Suez Canal on the bingo card. You guys having fun tonight? We don't have to talk all business either. So I got my Diet Pepsi. So remember, the later it gets, the crazier it gets, right? We start. Are you all awake? Okay, what's that? I see a stock advice. Buy water stock in an Australian company called Waterfine. Really? Is that gonna be a up and coming stock? Fun time tonight. Yep. How the sprouts? Are you talking about my alley roo? You mean my little baby veggie plants? So PT, this is good. Okay. Yeah, as long as we got our sodas. I appreciate that. Yeah, when I do these streams, remember I've only done a handful. So yeah, Ali Roo, this is where, and I showed these earlier, but yeah, I have no problem showing these again. I know that some people just jumped in. Hey, Judy and Bob, it's okay. You guys can jump in late, and you're just in time to see these real quick. So these are the babies here, the ones starting from seeds. If you go back to my playlist, I started a new little playlist of gardening. It's only got a couple videos, so you can see me fumbling around planting these things. And whenever I do another big transplant, I'll do a separate video. But yeah, you got the true leaves coming in. And some of you guys have been giving me advice on maybe getting some lights, some gardening lights, some LED lights. So, but they're healthy and they're growing. And I take them out in the sun every day, and I treat them probably worse than I did my own kids growing up, or better than my own kids. So I spoil them. So, but yeah, get the seed started. Yeah, Candace, it's fun. Is it cold? Yeah, do it indoors. That's how I started these when it was still a little cold out where I'm at. If you go back to my playlist, looking for the gardening, and there's only a couple videos there, so it's easy to find, and you'll see me fumbling around. Look, I'm not an expert. Okay, I'm not. I'm just a normal fellow like you guys. I'm just out figuring stuff out and learning, and a lot of you guys have been good coaches and encouragers, and jump in there, just do it. Go to, I tell you what, I went to the Dollar Tree, and my wife picked up some seeds, 4 packs for $1. You can't beat that. A quarter for a pack of seeds. And then they also had these little trays, my video will tell you, it had these little things for $1 and a bag of soil for $1. And the soil I got ended up being woody and some stuff, and I'm thinking these seeds aren't even going to grow. And they did fine. So if I can figure it out, you guys can figure it out. You can do it. So let's see, our Dollar Tree's having some empty shelves. So Ali Roo, you're starting to see some more empty shelves. Yeah, look, it's a struggle. It's a roller coaster. It's up and down. And that's why I was saying, oh, SH. Yeah, I haven't done that. I didn't know if you guys really liked that. I thought y'all were just humoring me. SH was talking about, one time I did this video, I did a survival rapid fire test quiz questions for fun. Just random stuff I was coming up with for fun, with a little story built in, just to kind of see like what would people end up picking for survival items and stuff. And some people kind of looked at me like, what is this? But I thought it was fun. I thought it was just entertaining and, kind of outside of the box, something different. So I don't know if y'all remember that video or not. It was just different, something different. But I think a couple people liked it. So, all right, I'll have to go back. I probably need to go back and watch it again just to remind me how I did it. Okay, some of you remember it. All right. So yeah, it's just something different. I'll have to come up with another one then. I mean, me, I just come up with stuff sometimes just sitting here talking. So I can sit down and come up with something again. Yeah, hey, look, prepping's important. And I don't ever want to take that lightly or make that sound like I put it lightly. But hey, it's okay to have fun too while you're prepping. It's all right. Prepping and getting involved, it can be stressful with events going on and the stackable events of life and the fear of stuff. But but it's okay to have fun. It's all right. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Dave, what my choice is for the apocalypse? That's that kind of questions. That's exactly right. That's exactly the kind of questions I'd ask. So, okay, TG says, thanks everyone for the advice on silver. That shows you what I missed. Boom! I missed you all having conversations going on. And I think that's awesome. You guys are handling business. You guys are asking questions and answering questions. And that's what I love about you guys. You guys are incredible. I can't keep up with everything, but you guys have got it all handled. I'm just the moderator of you guys, all right? I'm the moderator of the channel. I'm here just to tell a few jokes, you know, kind of get a couple chuckles out of everybody, and you guys handle the business. So, no, I know you guys are still listening. Yeah. But you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. And you guys aren't shy. You guys jump in. Extremely helpful. Hey, every video I've ever done, you guys are extremely helpful. Every single one. All right? Thumbs up to you. If I could hit thumbs up buttons to you guys, you know, I would do that. So, and I guess I do in the comments, right? I hit the little love button, the little thumbs up button that I can do. I try to make sure I read every single one from you guys. Yeah, Candace is asking, oh, hey, my battery percent on my phone, I guess I did not have the charger with me. I mean, it's approaching an hour anyway, but it's down to 15%. So if you see me kick off all of a sudden, I guess the battery's screaming at me. So, and I don't know if my wife can hear me or not, but she could grab the charger for me. We might make that stay alive a little longer. Let's see. I saw someone had a great question. Let me roll back up here. Hold on. Let's see. Where did I see that question? Oh yeah, went out and bought more toilet paper today. Yeah, I've heard someone say that today about toilet paper. That's a great point. Get it. Just make sure you've got it. That's all you have to do. Just go ahead and get your toilet paper. You're going to use it eventually. So it's just convenient, okay? Yeah, keep everybody in the house happy. You know, make sure you have toilet paper. Yeah, this really is the best group, guys. Let's see. Okay, my wife came in the room. Thank you, sweetheart. So we're going to have some added power. I guess you could plug in right there.
It is plugged in.
For the charger for my phone, my cell phone charger. Yeah, the computer's doing good. Will that plug into the side of the computer?
Plug into the side of here.
It won't reach up here though. That's why I'm asking what. Here, I'll play with this. You can run down and grab the other one. All right, we're going to extend the life of this live stream. One way or the other. It's one of those moments, you know, you're getting everything set up. You think you've got the checklist. There we go. See if I can plug this in. Let's see if that did it. I think we're good. I think that works. All right. We're going to stay alive. Yeah, my wife is a lifesaver. So, Joy?
It was your mom. She alerted me.
Huh? Oh, my mom?
Yep.
All right, Mom. My mom sent the alert to my wife. So, look, this is a team. All right? It's plugged in. We're good.
Okay.
You just throw that down there just in case. So, thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mom. It doesn't matter how old you get. All right? Look, I'm 46 years old, and my mom still has to take care of me. She's down in Florida. I'm up here in Tennessee, and she's still got my back. Right? Isn't that what moms are supposed to do? Or they do, whether they want to or not. I guess you're kind of like obligated, right? But thanks, Mom. Mom's got my back. So, and it's what without the women in our lives, you know, us guys would just fall apart, right? We're hopeless. Yeah. So thank you to all you women out there. You keep me straight in the comments. You guys keep me straight here. Keep me straight from Florida. So I got a lot of help. I got a lot of support out there. Thank you. So yeah. So I appreciate you all letting me get that charge back up. I didn't want to jump off short if we're having a good time, and all of a sudden I just black out. So this will keep me on there just a little longer. And I am scrolling back up just in case somebody else had a question. If you did, you just have to just probably ask again too. I see Patty B was talking about Alaskan Prepper. Has a great precious metal ink. I think you all been talking about that. Yeah, Robin says her husband would so agree with me. Yeah. Hey, it's true though. I mean, it really is. Look, I've lived long enough in life. I'm hard-headed. I'm stubborn. But at some point in life, you kind of start figuring some things out. It just takes time sometimes. So, yeah, they have their eye on me, Patty. They do. And I need it. I need someone to keep an eye on me. Okay, Dave, that's a great thing. Yeah, if you have some questions, throw them in caps. Okay, Candace says, what plant are you hoping to yield the most? That was the question I saw earlier. Thank you. Thank you, Candace. Kind of got on a couple little rabbit trail things I had to deal with, so I appreciate you repeating that. I love tomatoes and, use them in salads, on burgers, sandwiches, lunch meat sandwiches and things. We make BLTs. So I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm kind of hoping tomatoes give me the largest yield for what I'm planning. Squash, cucumbers are going to be good. I'm going to do some beans. Dave sent me some onions and some peas and some other things, but I think my go-to of what I'm hoping for is going to be the tomatoes, and I hope to get enough not just for eating them, but I'm planning to can some of those too. Because then at that point, if they're good, they're homegrown tomatoes, right? And if they're yummy, hey, I'm going to use them and start making some homemade spaghetti sauce with them too. I think that would be really good. Patty B said we were doing better on the likes. And she said, if you guys don't mind, if you forgot, hit the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you, Patty, for bringing that up. Let's see. Likes. Topsy-turvy tomatoes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember seeing that seed. Obviously they have them then. Okay, Patty, you planted peas this week. See, there's a couple here in my house will eat peas, but not everybody's on board with the peas. So that's going to be kind of on the side, growing those. Mama K, that's a good question. I don't have the canner yet. I saw the jars and I knew that's kind of been an issue getting those. I've always seen the canners in the stores, and I know I can order those online too. So I have not purchased the canner yet. I don't know if there's a fear that maybe those might get bought up as well. Mary Max, good evening. First time catching you live on my way to the Smoky Mountains in a couple days. Hey, yeah, I came back from there. Whew. Man, yeah, I hope you're staying in the cabin. Because, yeah, the city, man, it's wall-to-wall people down there, especially on the weekends. But it's fun, though. You'll have a good time. Yeah, you guys are doing great in the comments. Let's see, hold on. I saw House of Prep. Let's see. Ground cherries. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I'll check into that too. And I know I have a pack of seeds for the small tomatoes, for like the cherry tomatoes, so maybe that's kind of like the same concept. And Ali Roo wants to do the bucket potatoes and the carrots. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm just kind of scrolling down the comments, making sure here. Patty said, okay, you planted 5 types of tomatoes, hoping one would grow. Oh, they all are. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You told me that a lot of times you end up giving yours to your neighbors, right? I think that was you telling me that you end up having tomatoes for like everybody on the street. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, you're gonna be set. Yeah, you guys, I love your all's comments. Look, I hope that when you guys are watching me, that you're also reading the comments, because throughout this entire night, there's just been so much going on in the comment section, more than what I'm talking about. So I hope you guys are catching on that. For those of you who just jumped in, we've talked about stackable events. We've talked about, okay, wait, Jerry, get a pressure canner. Let's see, popped up here. Easy to use and best, getting harder to find. Okay, so I need to start pushing that on my list as I got the cans and other things I've been buying. I need to go ahead and move that up on my priority list. So that we'll look into that. And it's not they're not too expensive. So that'd be something I can probably do. We've been talking about stackable events. We've been talking about the Suez Canal. You know, the possible plastic shortages. We're still coming off the cusp of a previous year with all types of issues and things that we're still getting. Hey, Ugly Prepper, good to see you. So with a stackable, we talked about how you have one event in life that happens and it can have a chain reaction to the consumers. As soon as you start getting 2 or 3 events going on at the same time, now you're starting to see all kinds of stuff: price increases, shortages, whether it's gas, whether it's packaging, whether it's the foods that we buy. Could be perishables, could be storage stuff, canned goods. I talked about how I did find my Diet Pepsi, but this is plastic. That if there starts to become a plastic, I'm going to be like, have to go back to cans, things like that. So anyway, I talked about some things that I've purchased. A lot of you have shared what have you added to your preps too. So I like to hear your all success stories, and we constantly, you guys are planning things. We've got gardens going up. We got people first time going to be getting seeds this year. Yeah, I know. I see that upon Midnight Jury. You quit sodas. Look, congratulations, because I know these aren't good for me. I've talked to my doctor, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, you might want to cut back on the caffeine and the soda drinking." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't do anything else. I don't have. I mean, yeah, I'll eat some Oreo cookies, right? And those aren't bad for you, but I gotta have something to chase down the Oreo cookies with. So I get my diet soda because it's diet. So it offsets the double stuffed Oreo cookies, right? Because this is a diet drink. You wash it down with this, and it washes the calories away from the cookies. That's what I tried to explain to my doctor. Wasn't quite sure if they were buying it. But look, yeah, it doesn't work that way. So my wife says it doesn't work that way either. And I don't think Dave's buying it. So, but yeah, so I don't think it does work that way. But if there's a plastic shortage, I'm still going to be like wishing I had more. All right, Candace, your daughter devoured 3 whole rows of double stuffed. Oh, I know, right? I mean, it's so good and you're enjoying it, especially if you eat a glass of milk. And you're enjoying them, and man, they're so good. But then when you're done, you're just like, oh, you're just like, I can't believe I just ate those. But that's how you have to do with Oreos, right? You just don't have a choice. Diet soda and a candy bar. Yeah, that's a great combo. And, it's a Snickers bar, some Reese cups. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, soda and a candy bar. Man, that's a great combo. The canning funnel kit. Patty, what's the canning funnel kit? Is that it helps, I guess, when you're pouring stuff? It's a funnel. I mean, it sounds right, but it's an actual kit that you get. A sugar coma. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, I've been there. Probably once too many times, right? So I seriously, I try to watch out. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Patty. Yeah, look, sugar coat. I know I'm on a rabbit trail now, okay? That happens. We start talking about food and I get on these rabbit trails. Yeah, do cover calories with all super yummy foods. Pop and jerky. Ooh, yeah, that's a good combo. I've done that. Got some Jack's Link, some beef jerky, and some soda pop, right? Man, yeah, that's some good stuff. Oh, Allie Roo was getting on to me. See JK hollering there. Yeah, I've noticed soda in general keeps going, trying to creep up. The 2 liters, I mean, man, back in the day you could buy those things for super cheap, under $1. Now you got to drop $2 or $3 to get them. Yeah, look, I go to the doctor twice a year now. I do get the blood work. I have to keep an eye on. Obviously, I don't want to ever get into diabetes and things like that. Hey, look, being healthy and staying on top of your health is just as important as being a prepper. Because if something ever hits the fan, and like we saw this past year, offices are closed. They're not accepting everybody to the doctor. A lot of people were quarantined. We had some folks here, even from Great Britain, talk about things that, you could only go to the hospital if you were at a certain level of an emergency or certain things. Just take care of your health. I joke about cookies and sodas, and yeah, I do. I eat some. You'll see some of my stuff in my videos on Thursday that technically aren't always the best, but it's okay to enjoy life, but let's be balanced, okay? And I know y'all know that. Things feel urgent now. Yeah. And that's what we were talking about, the different stackable of events. It's time, yeah, let's get urgent. We have fun, and look, I like to laugh and cut up, but be serious too. There are events in life, there are things that are taking place that, yes, you do need to pay attention and you do need to prepare. If you saw the beginning of this video, we started off with talking about the stackable events, the Suez Canal, and possible plastic shortages, which can trickle down to everything you buy from the store and packagings and such, household goods and things. Yeah, life's little indulges are well worth it, though. Look, enjoy life as well. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to enjoy a little bit of life. It's part of living, and I don't want to come to the end of my road one day and just be like, man, I didn't do anything. I didn't live on the edge at all. Oh, Ebola again. Yes, Sue. What have you been hearing about that? I heard something announced today. What state was that? Was it Ohio or somewhere? They started talking about Ebola coming back, starting to pop up. They're monitoring people, and like 48 people in Ohio. Yep. Okay. So Dave heard that. Yep. Oh, I knew y'all. I see y'all have been talking about first aid preps too. I didn't mean to pass over that. I mean, you guys obviously have that handled. But yeah, first aid preps. Get your first aid kits in order, guys. You all have been kind of going through the text, and I have to go back when I do these videos, like the next day or so, and I always have to kind of go back and circle back through these comments and see what y'all have been talking about, because it's hard to keep up on them. So yeah, there's stackable events, guys. You just don't know what's coming around the corner. You don't know what's going to happen. We joked earlier, who knew the Suez Canal event was coming? We didn't know that. Nobody guessed it. Somebody joked about the bingo card. Yeah, we didn't have that on our bingo card, Suez Canal. Nope. No, none of us had that. So you guys just need to just be ready. Keep your head on a swivel. Like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Yeah, you just can't. It's right, Ali. You can't. Look, you could beat your head against the wall trying to be prepared for every scenario under the sun. Just have a blanket preparedness. Just be prepared to live your life to the best that you can, to cover whatever. It's a storm, a tornado, or a hurricane. It could be the Suez Canal. It could be the plastic shortages. It could be sicknesses. It could be the stackable sicknesses. Now we have Ebola coming in again. And so just, yeah, CR says when you can't imagine anything else could happen. Right. So, yeah, lifestyle, not living in fear. And that's how I am. I agree with that 100%. it's a lifestyle, and I'm adding to my lifestyle. I'm doing plants, and I'm planting candy, and I'm going to be doing some wood. Just it's a lifestyle, and it's fun. It becomes a hobby. It becomes something you do. If you saw my Thursday videos, you grab a couple extra cans of your favorite canned goods and throw them in the pantry. I like rotating the pantry. I like keeping things stocked, and make it just a part. Get the family buy-in. Everyone can help you. I'm grounded. Hey, so that's the first time somebody says I'm grounded. No, yeah. So sometimes, hey, I surprise myself. Hey, Erica. Oh, yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah, your son stopped by for more fresh bread. Hey, that's a good thing. Keeps the kids coming, right? Food. Top off all the preps to the rafters. Yeah, PT, just keep prepping. Make it a part of, like I do every week. You go to the store, you buy what you need for the week, and then you buy something for the preps. And you just keep adding to it. Yeah, every time I go somewhere, man. Hey, I didn't cause the Suez Canal, though. I was home. I think. No, maybe it was on my trip. Just got notified we were getting over 4,000 price change tags. Oh, Patty. Yeah, Patty works right in conjunction with price tags in the stores. Patty's saying 4,000 price changes tags for next week. So, yeah, holiday sales, guys. Always look for the sales. Save your money. Buy, check 2, 3, 4 stores. And look, guys, I know it's a pain. It can be a hassle going from store to store, but you can find bargains, deals, the markdowns. Sometimes it's just the luck. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a Kroger or a Walmart and they've marked something down that's a manager sale just to get rid of it because maybe the expiration date on some meat or something, and you just happen to grab it and you get it. All right, see Ali Roo heading out. Good night, Ali Roo. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Woohoo stickers from Kroger's, absolutely. How are we looking here? All right, we've been over an hour. What do y'all want to do? Y'all having too much fun? Or are we making this an all-nighter again? Yeah, I like the Woohoos too. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, woohoo! And you walk in there and you see it, and that's about what you say. Man, I get a pack of steaks for like $6, $7, $8, and it's a big old pack full of meat. I'll yell woohoo across the store. Yeah, Candace, that's a great question. I wear contacts, and I actually just went to the eye doctor last week. So I've got the brand new contacts. They're actually ready for me to pick up. So these are the last glasses I have, the most newest ones. All right, Patty. See you later. Yeah, good luck at work tomorrow. So I had a backup to these. So I also got my brand new prescription, and we're going to be ordering me some new glasses online because they're cheaper. Buying them from the store no more, it just doesn't cut anymore. Insurance doesn't cover what it used to. Cost of glasses have gone up. And I see that again, more price increases. I'm noticing price and buying them in stores are just too expensive. So doing them online. So I'm going to order a new pair. I think my vision's changed just ever so slightly. So these will still be good. So I'll have 3 good pair of glasses then. But yeah, that's great. Yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah, guys, I know some of you are kind of in and out. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe. We have a good group here, a lot of fun. I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you. But yeah, eye stuff, guys. I try to keep contacts built up. It's hard because you have to get that new prescription, and so you don't want to like overstock your old stuff when you know your eyes. If you start, getting older like me, your eyesight every year, it's just, even if it's just a little bit, it's just little increments of stuff. Sometimes the stigmatisms, the axis of the eye changes, maybe 10% or something, and it fluctuates, and sometimes they have to give you a different contact for those things. But that medications, I saw some of y'all were talking earlier about med kits and things, but even doctor medications, guys, just keep doing it. Yeah, Dave, I'm going to have to get back. Actually, I don't know if my wife's still on the chat here. She might not be. I'll get back with you on that. She has a company. She works at a school. She's a school counselor. And sometimes with the kids, they're in a low income type area. Sometimes, hey, good night, Shannon. Glad that you made it. Thank you for being here, Shannon. So she helps some of the lower income children that come through, and some of them, their families that can't afford new glasses and things. And so she discovered this really cool online company, and they do the measurements of your face. They do all kinds of questions and things. She loved it. She thought it worked out really well. The glasses came in for one of the children, and they actually needed the headband and everything. It was a younger child, I think. And so she had a company that she used that I think we're going to try for me. And hey, I might go for the goggle ones, right? I'll do the whole Kurt Rambis. If you guys remember the Lakers, if you're any of your basketball fans, I'll do the whole Kurt Rambis, the goggle glasses, back from the 80s. Yeah, I'll get those on me. So, but no, I'm going to get something similar to probably like these, probably. So, all right, I think you guys are wearing down. I can sense it. So, actually, it's past my bedtime too. Hey guys, look, I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys did. I think we went through a lot of information. I could watch on the chats. There's all kinds of information going through here. So if any of you all, they said, oh no, you're all jumping in now. It's too late. It's too late now. No, I'm joking. Hey, but yeah, you guys have a great night. Hey, I appreciate y'all being here. I enjoy spending time with you guys and talking and hanging out, and love reading your all's comments. And I'll be going through this probably tomorrow and rereading stuff that I missed, because I know there's all kinds of stuff y'all been talking about. You guys have a lot of fun here. And I will definitely be making some more videos. So I appreciate you. Hey, thumbs up on the way out if you haven't done it as you're starting to click out or whatever. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe. And don't forget the pet. Oh yeah, for your fur babies and stuff, pet food. Yeah, take care of all your family members, even the pets, guys. Okay, all the ones, the fuzzy pets. Take care of those. And Dave, I hope all the rest of those chicks keep hatching, brother. I hope they all work out in that incubator. All right, I gotta stop talking, because I can sit here and I can just gab all night long. So I'm out, guys. You guys have a great rest of the night.